story. You guys want to hear a lost dog story? You guys want to hear, what do you feel like? You want something inspirational? Alright. What do you need? 5 minutes? 10 minutes? It's tough to tell with these things. So, usually my videos are comment-based, and you know what? This could be a comment-based video as well. I like telling stories. I'm a bit of a talker, and I think you guys could let me know what you want to hear. If I have an agreeable voice for you, if you feel like, you're like, hey, listen, yeah, I'm on the road a lot, or I'm in the car a lot, I'm out walking a lot, and I like hearing stuff, but, the audiobooks, they don't do it for me. I kind of like video with it, or, I like somebody that kind of talks to me about this stuff, any number of things. So, don't be afraid to mention that down in the comment section, because, I'd like to hear it. Let's give it a try. A sweet lost dog story. So a dear friend of mine and I were traveling, and we happened upon, I was resting, sleeping in the car there, and it was nice and relaxing. It's like, I don't know, early afternoon, and we stopped in at a service station, filling station, whatever you want to call it, convenience store, and we were just trying to, she was probably fueling up, getting something, who knows, but she happened to notice a dog that was hanging out around this dumpster. It was probably trying to get some food, as, lonely dog, looking for a little sustenance and everything, smelled the food in there, A plus B equals C. So she's got a huge heart, she loves animals, and she's like, hey, I'm gonna do the right thing here and help this dog out. So she, she's stopping over, pulling over by the dumpster and stuff, and I'm kind of waking up. She's like, hey, Corey, there's this dog. And I'm kind of crusty with her a little bit, I'm waking up. Nobody wakes up all happy, in the car. I'm like, hey, what's going on, Oh, that was an unrehearsed, unplanned yawn there. But yeah, so I'm like, hey, what's going on? She's like, there's this dog. Hey, dog probably needs to stay there, and dog's filthy. And, believe me, I love dogs too. And later I was like, yeah, of course, for a couple reasons. But yeah, she goes to wrangle this dog, and she's like, yeah, we're putting it in the car with us, and I'm going to take this somewhere and help it. And we actually ended up taking it back to where we were from. Pretty sure the dog didn't need to be left there. But, yeah, just a little, last little bit of us getting who would soon to become Charlie into the car. My friend was like, hey, I'm going to get this dog in the car. And I was like, hey, we don't need to get this dog in the car. It's filthy and might belong to somebody and whatever. And, I'm like, hey, I don't know if I can be part of this. And she basically said, hey, either you can go back to where we're from with me and the dog, or you can get back there your own way. But this dog's getting in the car. So, being the free ride where I was resting, humanitarian for the animals I am, I stayed, and we all got along happily ever after there. But yeah, Charlie became a good friend of ours, a close friend of ours, for 10, 12, 15, 17 years. Apparently Charlie was only about a year or two old. She was a full medium-sized dog, medium to large-sized dog. I don't know, she was definitely a mutt. She had brown, she's mostly like light brown with white chest and little gloves and socks, white gloves and socks on, because she's a lady. And she little wiry tail. She was very sweet. But yeah, old Charlie dog, you know, if she wasn't hanging out by that dumpster when my hugely hearted friend stopped by there, she might not have had the rich, rewarding life she had. But yeah, you know, so next time you see a dog or a kitty out around a dumpster, or you know, you have a few minutes and can spare a part of your heart for them, don't be afraid to let them into your life. You know, you never can tell what it's going to become and what that animal may become for someone you know, or you know, if you take it to a humane society or something like that, or you know, vet or what have you, because you know, it's just a little animal. It's scared and it doesn't know what to do, and you know, we as the guardians, the thumb havers, have a responsibility to help them out and stuff. And you know, if we were in their position, we'd want some help, and you know, energies help energies and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a fun little story. It's a nice little story. I hope I told that correctly. I hope I didn't leave anything out that was really important to anybody. Charlie got some of the best veterinary treatment, and you know, she was got a nice, well-deserved bath, and lots of love from us for a long time to come. Just a little bit. She had some brothers and sisters there at the last of her years, and about 4 or 5 years before she passed, she had the heart of a lion. She did. She really just lived well past her expiration date. She was a fighter, but yeah, there was a house fire. I don't know, it was spark from a, you know, fireplace fire or something like that. And my friend was away for the evening, and is you know, the fire leaves the fire for, you know, must have let it go out or who knows what. But you know, as things happen, the house was ablaze, and you know, my buddy may have been romanticizing this, I don't know, but Charlie was able to you know, either break a window or whatever, and she was able to lead her 3 buddies out of the house fire there, and because they would have surely perished, you know, either suffocation or asphyxiation, whatever you want to call it, or the, you know, just the fire itself. But yeah, old Charlie dog, she was a real hero. She was definitely the leader. Her sister Lulu was a true, you know, the fighter there and everything. But she was the reluctant. She was the I don't know. She was the alpha for sure, but she let Charlie be the leader, if that makes any sense. But yeah, they all lived together for some 10 or 12 years together, and I think it was Charlie, Lulu, Scout. Scout was a sweetie there, disabled dog, and I think Lunchbox. Lunchbox was one of the others. But yeah, Charlie lived a great life. Well, that's about 10 minutes. I hope this served you guys well, and if you want to hear any more stories, let me know. Thanks for stopping by.